Got me a gluten-free pizza. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Audrey and I am here for organization, party planning, and fitness. So I'm going to be going gluten-free, you guys. I've never done it before. A really good friend of mine does it. She had stomach issues after she gave birth and then she started doing gluten-free. So I'm gonna try it. We'll see how it goes. So stay tuned for that. So I've been having some stomach issues lately. So I have decided to do gluten-free and see if it helps me, you know, why not? One of my friends does it and she's had a lot of a good experience, so I'm gonna try it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make my breakfast and I'm going to try these gluten-free pancakes, but I'm going to actually make them as mini waffles. So let's follow along. It says 1 cup of mix, 1 egg, 1.5 tablespoons of melted butter or oil, and 2/3 cup milk. All right, let's do this. All right, so I put oil instead of butter because I just prefer it. I don't want to sit here melting butter. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm going to put it in my mini waffle maker. You know, the mini waffle maker is so much fun. So let's do this. So the one thing I've noticed about gluten-free stuff so far is the thing that's weird is the texture. So if you can get past the weird texture, it's not that hard to eat gluten-free, but I haven't tried these pancakes yet that I will be making into waffles. So we shall see if it turns out or not. Okay, so far this thing is steaming like crazy and it smells really good. The light's off, but I don't think it's done. It needs a little more time, but it is turning out, so that's a good sign. We'll see if these taste good, but they smell really good. I would say for my very first one that this one turned out pretty legit. Like, it looks real good. Let's hope I can repeat the same. I did add like a little bit more because it wasn't quite working with how much I added. But you don't want to add too much and it's like seep over the edges. It's like you just need to add just enough. I think that's gonna be enough, because it's already starting to like come over the edges a little bit. So hopefully that one turns out too. But you guys, the texture actually is really good. It's crispy. It smells really good. I'm gonna eat 2 with my breakfast, and I'm also gonna make some eggs. Obviously I'm gonna have a lot left over and I'm just gonna keep them in the freezer and then reheat them in the toaster for another day, because this is gonna make like 5 or something like that. All right, so here is waffle number 2. Looks perfect. So I'm also gonna make eggs. So 2 eggs. No, actually 1 egg and 2 egg whites. Okay, so here I've got 2 egg whites and 1 whole egg. That's gonna cook really quick, and I'm still finishing off the rest of these waffles. As per usual, I sprayed a little bit of I can't believe it's not butter on there, and I will be using this sugar-free syrup, but I will put it into a cup to dip it because I like to dip. What do you guys like to do? Do you like to dip or do you like to pour it on top? Let me know in the comments. So there you have it. There's my breakfast. Let's try this and see if it's any good. I can tell the texture is already weird, but we're gonna try it, you guys. We got Christmas stuff coming out. That's what all this junk is. And that's what all this crap is too, because I'm working on my Christmas design. That video will be up soon. All right, guys. First waffle piece going down. Let's give this a try. Let's see what we think of gluten-free waffles. Tastes good to me. They're crunchy, the texture's not weird. Usually everything I've tried, or I should say, everything I've tried so far that's gluten-free, the only thing that's weird is the texture. And these ones have a good texture. The taste is okay. I'll try it without the syrup, because the syrup kind of like takes over all the flavor. But like so far doing gluten-free, like I said, the only thing that's been weird is the texture. Alexa's talking to me. No. What? The taste is pretty good without the syrup too. I'm pleasantly surprised with this. It's pretty good. I like it. I'll definitely get it again. So if you guys have wondered how many it will make, I already ate 2, and that's how many are left. So that's, what is that, 5? So it'll make 7, wait, 5, yeah, 7. It'll make 7 waffles, 1 serving. So yeah, I think that's crazy. I'm gonna stick these in the freezer and have them another day. And by the way, I am obsessed with this thing now. It makes the best waffles, you guys. Perfect size, everything. I love it. So I'm putting it in the freezer like this, and I always date my stuff because if you put them on top of each other when they're frozen, they're gonna get stuck together, and then you're gonna have a heck of a time getting them out when you wanna toast them and eat them again. Okay, we are at Trader Joe's today, guys, and we are gonna look at their gluten-free items, and hopefully I'm gonna find some more options that I like. So I'm gonna try all of these snacks that I bought at Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna start with these. These are 3-seed sweet potato crackers, and they're gluten-free, so let's try it. All right, guys, so they smell like, I don't know, wheat thins? They're super duper tiny. Like, look how small that is. Those are pretty tasty. It kind of reminds me of like, it kind of has a weird aftertaste, but it reminds me of like wheat thins or something. Mixed with like cracker. Oh my God. It's like stuck in my throat. Okay, so I would give it like a, I don't know. I don't know if I would eat them again. I don't know. They're okay. Out of 10, maybe like a 4. Not the best. Okay, let's try these lentil and chickpea crisps. They have 140 calories for 14 chips. I forgot to tell you about the other ones. These have 160 calories for 17 chips. I don't think they're worth the calories, personally. Okay, so the smell is a little funky. These are a lot bigger. So like compared to my hand, like they're a lot bigger. They have a good crunch. They have a pretty good flavor. Not too bad of an aftertaste like the other ones. And it definitely feels like you're eating more. These aren't bad. They're pretty good. These could be good with like hummus or something, or maybe even salsa. I like those. Okay, so next we're gonna try these cauliflower crisps. And for 12 chips, it's 180 calories, which is pretty high. They smell really good. They smell like they have a lot of flavor. Wow, they're pretty small, but they're pretty dense. Like it's almost like a piece of bread or something. It's very dense. I'm not sure. I think I like it. The one thing it has is a really good crunch, and it has a lot of flavor. I would say out of these ones, this one has a pretty good flavor. This one doesn't really have a flavor. Like, it's like, Next thing I'm gonna try is these sour cream and onion flavored rings. They're like onion rings, like crunchy onion rings. Okay, these are really small, like a lot smaller than I thought. They smell really good though. So they're like, right in my hand, they're really small. And I forgot to tell you, it is 130 calories for 24 of the rings. I like them. They're salty. They're not like so much flavor. I don't really taste sour cream, maybe a little bit. I like them, they're good. Definitely eat these again. So out of all the ones I tasted, I think these two are the best. Not that the lentil ones are bad, they're not bad, but if I had to choose, this one's number one, this one's number two. Seriously, these are really good. These are like my new favorite. And also, they have the least amount of calories. I just realized that, because this one has 130 calories per serving and 16 carbs, 4 grams of protein, and less than 1 gram of sugar. So these are really, really good. Definitely gonna get them again. So I also got these gluten-free breads. This is a pumpkin pie spice bagel and a gluten-free whole grain bread. A lot of people that have told me they do gluten-free says bread is like, don't even bother trying to find a good bread because they're all kind of gross. And the lady at Trader Joe's was like, well, the bagels are okay. But she said there's a bread at Aldi that's a lot better, that's gluten-free. So I'm gonna have to keep looking, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, so here's a small piece of it. I was gonna toast it, but I'm like, no, I'm just gonna taste a small piece of it. I think this is pretty good. The texture is obviously different because gluten-free stuff, the texture is what kills you. The texture is always funky, but this is nice and soft. I wouldn't say the texture is really like a regular bagel, but it's soft. And it has a lot of flavor, like spice flavor, like pumpkin spice flavor. I'll definitely get that again. They do have a lot of calories though. All right. Let's try this one. Just from looking at it and feeling it, the texture sucks. It just seems hard and kind of gross, to be honest with you. The texture sucks really bad. It's like hard and like it's not spongy. The flavor of it's not bad. It's just the texture kind of sucks. This could probably be okay if you used it as French toast. Add some egg whites and some cinnamon and some Splenda. The bagel's good. So for lunch today, I'm going to make some gluten-free ramen. Gotta boil this for 4 minutes. Echo timer, 4 minutes. And then I'm going to stick bok choy in here for 10 minutes. I gotta put a lid on it. Now the ramen noodles have cooked for 4 minutes. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of this chicken bouillon. So I'm gonna add like 4 ounces of shredded chicken to the soup because I need more protein. A little bit of carrots and let it boil for a little bit longer. And then I'm gonna take this out once the timer is done. I also put an egg in there, but it's gonna be all screwed up, so that's fine. I'm just trying to get more vegetables and more protein in here because I felt like soup, you know? I felt like noodles. I'm like, let's just do it. Kind of looks a mess, but I'm excited with my ramen that I made today. Like, it looks, the egg is cooked perfectly, even though it came out all screwed up. I was like, so yeah, we're gonna add some chives. We're good. We got carrots, we got bok choy, we got 1 egg, we got 4 ounces of shredded chicken because you need protein. and also ramen noodles that are gluten-free. So a snack that I like to eat a lot that is already gluten-free is some of these carrot chips. I do about 85 grams, and celery. It's probably about like 100 grams. And then I measure out some of this light ranch from Wishbone. It's my favorite. 70 calories a serving, and this is a serving right here. So this will be my snack. Me a gluten-free pizza. Let's try it. We'll see how it looks. Really good. 2 thumbs up. It's really good. So honestly, I don't think going gluten-free has made a difference at all. I've been having some stomach issues lately, and I don't know if it's just due to getting older and all the stuff that comes along with that. But I'm trying gluten-free. It's been over a month now that I've done it, and I don't really notice that big of a difference. And every so often I will eat something with gluten just to see if I have any kind of reaction, and I don't really have a reaction. The only thing I really noticed about doing gluten-free is the texture of things is so different, and everything that's gluten-free is kind of like really hard, and it's not like soft. So that's definitely something you've got to get used to when you do gluten-free. So if you guys have done gluten-free, let me know in the comments, like tips and tricks to getting used to it, because it is difficult. Also, breads and things that you enjoy that are good, because I tried so many breads and I was like, yeah, none of them are that good. Let's be honest here. But I did hear that there is a really good bread at Aldi, and I didn't try that one. A friend of mine that does gluten-free doesn't eat a lot of bread. That's what she told me. So, I mean, I guess you just get used to not eating bread because there aren't that many gluten-free bread alternatives that taste very good. The one thing I believe going gluten-free will help you do is that it will help you eat your vegetables. Truly. I don't struggle with that. I'm really good about eating vegetables. I really eat healthy anyways. So I'm just saying, if you are going gluten-free and you don't eat healthy, it might be easier for you. I think one of the other things I struggle with is I love to snack, and I love snacks, but I have learned on my fitness journey that I can't eat a lot of snacks and stay lean. So I have to really pick and choose what snacks I eat. Like mostly I eat popcorn, which is already gluten-free, so I'm so happy. And the other snacks I eat are fruits and vegetables, or like boiled eggs, things that are pretty low calorie or very high in fiber, because fiber will fill you up. Anyway, you guys have to let me know in the comments, have you done gluten-free? Are you gluten-free? Do you have a gluten allergy? And how are you guys doing with it? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. I'm going to continue on this gluten-free path and see what happens. So far, I haven't lost any weight, although I'm not trying to really lose weight right now. So that wasn't really a goal. I just thought, oh, maybe I'll drop some weight, but I don't really need to. So it is what it is. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, also subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. Lots more videos to come, so stay tuned.